Hi guys, welcome to my channel. We do reading vlogs, we do journaling over here. Let's get started with the February and March reading setup. I have a dually right here. I don't know what I think it is dually, right? I had no idea what I was planning to do for this setup. I am taking out all the stickers that I like. This Mariguna Suliat sticker is so beautiful, so I end up using this one. I was making a Valentine's kind of theme, very pinkish, very cute. So yeah, just bear with me. We don't get like beautiful washi tapes over here in India, so but I end up finding this beautiful washi tape, that glass looking washi tape that I used earlier is from Amazon. Buy most of my stuff from Amazon because we don't have that stationery, or maybe I have not found that cute scrapbook stationery in India as of right now. I know, guys, February spelling is wrong. It's February. There's a R missing. I know. I just end up fixing it later. I just did not even notice I made this mistake until very very later, and I fix it. I do fix it, but not in this video, I think. By the way, I love this vintagey sort of washi tape that I use. It's from Amazon. Also, very cute. I loved how this February page turned out. Very Valentine's Day. I wrote XOXO. There's a love sign. It's pink and it looks delicate. That's what I wanted for this spread, to not overdo it, but do it exactly like flowers and pinks, and that reminds me of Valentine's. So here I'm writing a quote that I found on Pinterest and really end up loving. February is the bridge between winter and spring, where hope meets the cold reality. Like, that is really deep. I love this quote, and I of course I'm writing self-love because, but even if it's Valentine's Day, you don't need a person to love you. You can do all the pampering yourself and buy yourself flowers, give yourself a nice bath, and just read a good book. That's all you need. I made this genre rocker in my February setup and I end up loving it so much. I thought I'll just do it in February also. So I wrote all the genres that I might read, like fantasy, romance. I read some thriller as well. So I'm writing, like copying my January setup and putting in the February also because I enjoyed doing that. February is the time when strawberries come, and I love strawberries. So I thought I'll just introduce strawberries also, because strawberries is love, is what Valentine's is. Like, strawberry and chocolate is best. It's amazing. You argue with a wall, okay? It's amazing. Strawberry with Nutella. Oh my god, yum. Was to keep this like theme very light, very pinkish, so I used a pink background also to write books by genre, and then I used a beautiful washi tape that has leaves on it that I found like randomly, and it's really pretty. It's really pretty. So very naively, I made so many spaces for books as if I was gonna read more than 20 or more than 10. I end up reading 4. I mean, I last month I read 9 or 10 books, so I thought maybe I'll read 5 or 6 because this month was very busy for me work wise. I had to travel so many places for work, so I just was not able to pick up any book and just read it. Even in the plane, I was like, I couldn't read much. So I read 4 books, and this spread did not look very nice when I filled it up later. This is my first time cutting flowers with an exacto knife. I think that is what is called. And it was tough. I see so many journal videos where they do it so easily, and it was so tough for me. I was not able to do it. I had to use scissors later. So, very pointless using exacto knife. Maybe later if I get a hang of it, but right now I would love my handy dandy scissors and nothing else. So in this one, I tracked my pages like I did in my January setup as well, but I did not take it forward for my March setup because it is not practical for me. I don't open my reading journal every day, so I how am I supposed to track how many pages I read every day? So that for that it was very pointless. I had to guesstimate most of the time how many pages I read, and yeah, I did not like this. I did not took this spread forward. You can if you want to. If you open your journal every day, I have a different journal that I do like like a everyday journal. So this is not that. This is my reading journal, so I do not open it every day. So it did not really make sense for me, so I didn't. I just dropped this plan in my March one. Overall, very satisfied with my reading setup. Yeah, so it's really pretty. Loved it. Like I loved it so much more than my January one. It keeps getting better. This is my first reading journal, guys. If you don't know, this is my first ever reading journal. I'm so proud of it. So proud of it. Really, whenever I open it up, it makes me so happy. So guys, you should do all the things that make you happy, and this reading journal is my prized possession. So updating of the reading journal is not done in one go. I update it in few days as I read more books. So I am showing you all the updates that I've done first. Then we'll start with the books that I read in February. The first book that I read is Lights Out. It's a stalker romance and a dark romance. It's my first ever dark romance that I've read, and I loved it. I loved it. It was so funny. The main MMC was so funny. The female MC was also very nice, very hot. The chemistry between them was so hot. The smut was so good. Of course, it's a dark romance, and he is such a stalker. He is so funny, and the relationship between him and the cat. Oh my god, I enjoyed it to bits. And I'm sorry, I my camera shut off, so I was not able to record what I did. Yeah, things happen. And the next book that I read, next book, guys, is Iron Flame. I gave it 5 stars. By the way, if you're wondering, I cut out all my stickers on my own and I print them on my own. So I printed all the vibe that is fitting Iron Flame. I had such an amazing time with this book. If anything, loved it even more than the first one. The foreshadowing was worth enjoying. The dragons, great as ever. The characters, fun as ever. The romance, swoon worthy as ever. I found communication to be better. And the ending, oh my god, the ending was so gut wrenching. I still wanna cry thinking about the ending. I was so upset. This book left me feeling so empty. I stared at a wall thinking, what am I gonna do next? I did not have the next book, so I had to wait. And I wanted to die and I wanted to cry. When he said, my house, my chair, my woman. Oh my god, I cannot explain to you guys what I felt in my heart. This man, Zayden, is so hot. Why is he fictional? Like, why are men not like this? People found Violet annoying, but I love her. I can never find her annoying. She is so strong. FMC I have ever seen. She has so many problems she had to deal with in this book, and she dealt with it without, like, she is so strong. That's all I want to say. I don't want to give any spoilers. By the way, if you read my review, I don't know if I'm right in this one, but if you read anything, it will be a spoiler for you, so don't read it. Yeah, that's the advice I can give. If you end up reading it, you will spoil something for yourself, which is not my problem. Okay, you are reading it yourself. I'm telling you not to. But yeah, this book took me more than 10 days to get completed because of work also. But then I, it's so much, there was so much war going on. I had to put it back down and then pick it back again. So yeah, that is what my thoughts. And Rebecca Yarros, what a legendary writer. She has done so good in this one. And also Onyx Storm. My God, that book. When will the other books will are coming? I have no idea. Just she needs to write ASAP and send us all the books that she has. She can even write 10 books in this series and I will read it for sure. Also, guys, I don't overwhelm myself with writing all the thoughts because I think that will really, I would not enjoy doing that. So I keep it very simple and crisp. I might not even have spoilers in this one. I'm not sure. Don't read it. Don't read it still. I might. I am not sure. So yeah, loved how this spread turned out. And then the next book that I read is Crash by Frida McFadden, and this came this year only. But this book was such a disappointment. Frida is such a hit and miss writer, but I love her writing. Whenever she puts anything out, I will read it. I will read it, even if I am complaining about it. I will still read a book. I do not regret reading The Crash, but I did not enjoy it. I gave it 3 stars. Plot twist, let's just say it was not hard to figure it out and honestly had me rolling my eyes. I don't mean to tell Frida how to do her job, like she has written some incredible books that are absolutely bangers and I've been her fan, but this book was not it, dude. Not it at all. FMC in this book was so annoying. I did not like her at all. No, but then also this book gave me sort of misery feeling by Misery book. If you know, you know Misery by Stephen King. Yeah, it's Misery by Stephen King. This gave me that kind of vibe also. I liked the first couple of chapters. They were so good. I was really convinced myself that I was gonna give this book 4 stars. But then the story took a turn that I did not like. I keep pushing through because despite everything, the plot still kept me hooked, and I was somewhat positive that the twist would blow my mind. Spoiler alert, it did not at all. And it was ridiculous, bland, and completely unsatisfied because of this book. Very one dimensional. So yeah, next thing I'm doing is updating all my spreads, my library spread, and the books that I read, I keep a track of it. I even print out the pictures of it, and I love doing this. This is such a fun thing to do, and I had no idea keeping a reading journal would be so nice and so fulfilling and so good for my mental health. Seriously, I love it. So the next spread that I'm creating is for Onyx Storm. So I completed the series. Oh, the series is not completed. The books that have come out are completed. The Empyrean series, right? I think that is. Yeah, Onyx Storm. And I cried and I died and I came back to life because I have to read more books. But what the hell? What the hell happened in this one? Like, why is Rebecca torturing us with all her shit? Like, put out other three books or two books. I don't know how many will there be. Just, I wanna read more. I just don't wanna get out of this story ever again. This book is again a 5 star, a five star series. I think it's gonna be. I love the dragon part. We got to see so much of dragons and we got to go all over the map, dude. I was looking back and forth in the map and seeing, okay, we are in that place now, we are in this place now. I love that. I love that. The fucking romance. Oh my gosh, the way Zayden would do anything for Violet. He is such a ride and die guy, and he is amazing. He is the best book boyfriend I have ever read about. When I finished this book, I think the book finished me. I was thinking, what the fuck did I just read? This book, I'm not okay. I felt every single emotion: anger, joy, despair, hope, heartbreak, you name it. I lived it. The ending ripped my heart. Rebecca Yarros has just done another great job. The stakes, the higher stakes, the twist, the emotional damage that the book did me. I'm still reeling. I'm empty inside. I was empty. I was staring at the wall, wondering why did I deserve this, but absolutely loved it at the same time. The absolute devastation I felt. This book is a masterpiece of torment. It was brilliant and cruel, and honestly, I loved every painful second of it. But also, I need therapy now. Pretty sure until she brings out the next book, for sure. Also, this book was not only about the main characters. Riddick was so funny in this book. He shines so much. His humor is honestly unmatched. He is such an like humorous side character, and I loved every part of him, and I loved that we got to see such serious side of him. The depth of the character was what I loved. I hope he doesn't die. I hope Rebecca does not do that. I would really, literally die, okay? I will riot. What the? And I thought I'd just share some quotes also. To the one who don't run with the popular crowd, the one who get caught reading under their desk, and the one who feel like they never get invited, included, or represented. Get your leathers. We have dragons to ride. When I read that, I had so many butterflies in my tummy. I felt I was part of it. Okay, I was thinking, okay, I am part of the school. I have dragons to ride. I gotta go. I'm never running. It's you and me, no matter what. What? That just gave me so butterflies. Zayden, this book is such a love letter that he wrote for Violet. I felt he was so nice to her all the time, gave her all her love, gave her all the patience oh my god, men like him do not exist. That is why he's a amazing book boyfriend. I don't think men like him exist. Because of this, I was fighting with my husband because why are you not like Zayden? Why are you not like him? Why do you not protect me? And he said, darling, protect you from what? From what? We don't have dragons here. We are not at war. What do you want protection from? I was like, okay, yeah, right. Yeah, right. I will not compare you with him then. With that said, we're almost done with this spread, and next we'll do the March reading spread. So I will do what I was thinking, that I will do March reading spread over here only. I will put that over here only, and then in the next video we can do March reads and then the April spread, so it will be better. But for now, we are doing my February and my February reads and my March spread in the same video. Okay, for the March spread, I already figured it out what I wanted. I got this beautiful sticker, this beautiful window. Oh my gosh, this sticker was so pretty. I as soon as I saw it on a website, I ordered it immediately. Immediately, I'm like, okay, order, click, buy. And then I put this reading girl sticker beside her. I wanted to create a collage that I see in so many like reading journals, and I wanted to create it for myself too. And then so I think I did it exactly. And I really love this. I love these beautiful roses, a rose washi tape that I got. This is the first time that I got such stationery. I will link that stationery website down below. This not sponsored at all. Like, who would sponsor my ass? But not sponsored at all. If you love creating journals and you live in India, she has such affordable prices. I will link that below. I don't know if she does international shipping. I don't know about that, but in India she does, and she has beautiful stuff. Like, so yeah, updating my book as we go. Some people update their journal in the end and show it the video in the end, but I like doing it in between. Like, it cuts off from what we are doing, so I like it in between. Also have a genre tracker for the year. So for January, February, March, I just wanted to figure out what kind of genres do I dwell in. Then I'm reading. Then I'm filling my series tracker and my books read in 2025 tracker. So yeah, for this part, I removed my page tracker and I did the progress tracker, so it will track like how many books I read and on what dates I read it. So I thought that is much feasible because I can track that on Goodreads, and then I don't have to guesstimate how many pages. So I'm not tracking pages, I'm tracking how many books I read and on what dates I read. So I like that. I might change it later, I don't know. For right now, I liked it. Now this is also a new thing that I'm adding to a spread, quotes page. So whenever I like a quote, I will write it in this page because I wanted to track what because I read so many books, right? And I love so many quotes, and I want to track all those quotes that I loved. So I dedicated a page for it. Let's hope. I don't know how this will go, if I even end up writing it, I don't know, but I wanted to dedicate a space for it. Also, I printed out this beautiful cat sticker from my from by myself only, and I loved it. I love this. This page is my favorite in all my like reading journal. Beautiful. I just made the lines like little wonky, but I fixed it later. I mean, as much as I could, I tried to fix it, and I think this page turned out very beautiful. So yeah, my February favorite was Dum Dum Onyx Storm. Of course, Onyx Storm took me by storm. This time I divided my books read page and did not make too many books because I was not sure how many would I end up. I can always add more, and because I've left space for it, so I'm not worried about it. And then I'm giving this drawing A plus that a child made at my house. So yeah, this is the end of the video. Welcome to my flip through. Enjoy.